happy. No more drinking, right? No more smoking. I'm Chinaman, very happy for you. Peace and love. Good night.
What is going on, you guys? I hope you're having a fantastic late Tuesday evening. As welcome everyone to the Alpha on Air podcast for I don't even know what the date is. I think it's the 14th. Yes, November 14th, the year of our Lord Jesus Cristo 2023. I wasn't planning on actually doing the stream. I wasn't planning on doing the stream, but as you obviously can see, obviously with Gerard in the background, he is the topic of today's stream today, and I just want to say to those who always watch the stream and everything, I want to say thank you. You guys are always appreciative, and to those who like and share the stream, you are also appreciated. And shout out to all the lurkers. They're the backbone of this wonderful little community that I accidentally made. So, of course, we're not live from Studio 2B. We're live via the original studio. Currently, right now, my house is kind of go through a little bit. The new place that I'm going to be at is currently go through a little bit of renovations currently. So I'm just kind of streaming from the original OG spot for about a month and a half, give or take. But I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool with that. By the way, it's shout out to my boy Doug. Doug is the ace here, the ace of this program right here. By the way, also, you guys, if you haven't had a chance yet, please go on to my good friends at Gutter Drunk on their SoundCloud. I just saw recently they're starting to make music again. Obviously they had jobs that they're, IRL shit gets in the way sometimes, and that's what comes down to, right? So go check them out. Tell them Alpha Russ sent you. Also Ben Gravy, who is also someone that who I followed on here a long time ago. And I've gotten to know. Now he is currently going through some awesome stuff with his life too, which includes obviously he got married to his wonderful girlfriend Jordan, and he's been sober for like I think about almost 5 or 6 years, 5 or 6, 7, probably 7. I think it's close to 7. I met him through just talking to him in comments on his old channel that he used to do with his brother and a couple of his friends, Nub TV. They're basically like a bunch of doing like stuff that you would see on Jackass, but a little bit more dangerous. And now he's surfing and he's a full. I always joke that he turned from a semi pro to a full on pro. Every time I watch his videos, he's probably one of the coolest dudes I've gotten to chit chat with on YouTube. And he sent me some stuff here. I still got some. I'll have to find it and I'll post it in the Discord and everything about it. The name, the pins and stuff that he sent to me. I still have his autograph and his brother, G-Man, autograph, and I'll post it when I find it and everything like that. But speaking of the Discord, so while's gone, I was kind of looking at some of the stuff that I wanted to do for the channel, and and honestly, okay, that just jumped up really high. Hey, Alpha. Oh, hey, K-Huck. Oh my goodness gracious. What? So many stuff happening. Okay, there you go. See, I'm currently streaming on one screen, so this is almost as chaotic evil as it gets. This is how chaotic it gets. Ooh, hold on. You're not receiving enough. Hold on. Am I still alive? Type 1 in the chat if I'm still alive. Hopefully, I'm still alive. I'm hoping I'm still alive for this. Yes. Okay. Good. And Kayak, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I yes and no. Oh God. Man. If I have to start another live stream, it'll be fine. And I just need to turn myself down because I know I'm peaking a little bit. Where's my wrench, Alpha? Lol. I mean, if you want it, okay. You know what? Yeah, bet. Hold on. There you go. Add as moderator. There you go. There you go. Okay, now you're a moderator. Alright, let me make sure I'm good. I just want to double check just to be sure and everything. But yeah, so the Discord, the AOA peer. So, I'm gonna take a little bit of a page out of one of my favorite streamers on here, Xylee. I'm gonna take a page out of her book, and I'm gonna transition it to a call-in server. Um, there's a couple of reasons why. Um, but one of the main reasons is just simply it's kind of hard to run just a full-on server with most of the people like not doing anything and everything like that, and I kind of want to liven it up again. So one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep the stage, which is the Lazy Sunset. That's going to be more than likely where most of the streams will be happening. And occasionally I'll just have I'll have a locked chat for everyone else to kind of like for like revert reserved for people that who want to come on stream and not be disturbed by like people raising hands and everything like that on the stage. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna be a little bit of a change in how I do it, but it will be for the greater good, I think, in my opinion. So keep for those that who are in the server that who currently have the pure casuals or pure usuals, I should say, um, or the family role. There will be a chat just strictly for the family role and obviously moderation, just in case like anything goes down in that in the server and everything like that. Other than that, I'm basically just gonna have a private server to myself, and the few people that I do trust, because I believe I have the right to have that, and there's some people that who want to say that I'm not a trusted person or anything like that. I should be blackballed. Well, guess what? I'm slugballed. And I might as well just say I am blackballed from commentary, and that's fine because I wasn't part of it in the first place. I was always and will be commentary 3. By the way, you guys get your merch at streamelements.com/alpha alpha on air, and get your merch. Yeah. But enough about what the plan is for the live stream and everything like that next year. So, which actually I did forget about this part. So when I do move into the new place and get my full setup ready, I will be making a little bit more content as much as possible. I want to make recorded content. I've always wanted to kind of do recorded content stuff. Is just with obviously living with families and also roommates. It's kind of hard to do the type of content that I want to do. And everything. So it's one of those things where you just gotta have to sit there and go, well, once I'm by myself, I could actually do it. So there you go. Yeah. That's pretty much the gist of it and everything. But you guys are here for news, so I'm gonna begin with a question here. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and I want you guys to and it's a hypothetical question here. Who is the most evil person in the whole gaming industry? Let me ask you, let's answer that hypothetically, or in your minds, or whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Because for me, it was a guy by the name of Bobby Kotick. Now, let me bring up the window up here for all y'all to look at here and see. I gotta keep bringing up the other window first before I do the other one. There we go. And so this is an article here on Game Informer. And see, I'm catching up with some old stories, so you guys might not, may know the stories, but I'm trying to catch up on small stories that I haven't had a chance to cover, and I want to cover. So this is it. So Bobby Kotick, who is the current Activision Blizzard CEO, he's been there for so long. He's been there practically as long as almost half of my young family members have been around. Well, youngish family members. And when a couple of years ago, when the what was it? A big scandal, the biggest scandal I think in gaming history. It was like a bombshell. I remember covering it, and I was just kind of in awe of what was going on with it all. Where there was a workplace allegations, sexual harassment, even R word, to the point of someone offering themselves in Roblox, Minecraft, Baldur's Gate 3, Lego Batman. All right, there you go. See, we're getting all the games in there, and a lot of people pointed the finger at this man right here, Bobby Kotick. Now, when I heard about the merger between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard, I knew everything was going to be I'm not sure about it. I'm not so sure about it because of a couple of reasons. One of which is because usually with bigger mergers, they're gonna tend to make you do what's the word I'm looking for? They tend to go with the people that were with the company before the merger. So usually it's Bobby Kotick and everything like that. So he got a raise after last year, a little bit before the merger went through. It finally went through this past, I think it was late August, early September. I could be wrong on the timeline when that happened. The article will probably let me know. But when I saw this happen, I literally jumped out of my shoes. Like I was wearing flip flops when this happened. All right, so sue me. And literally, I jumped out. I did a whole victory lap around my old location. I literally sat there. I was like, this is the best news. This is the best news. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, that's one creepy individual that I would rather not be in the business of working for a game industry. So this is a Game Informer article by Wesley LeBlanc. Bobby Kotick will remain Activision Blizzard CEO through the end of 2023, following a Microsoft acquisition. So earlier today, Microsoft officially... So actually, this happened on October 13th. So there you go. I stand by corrected here. Earlier today, Microsoft officially acquired Activision for nearly $69 billion. Activision Blizzard CEO Bob Kotick revealed he will remain CEO through the end of the year, after Xbox head Phil Spencer asked him to stay to help with the company transition. While staying through the end of the year, presumes Kotick will depart from the company in 2024. That remains technically unknown. However, Bloomberg's Jason Schreier said that Kotick will depart from Activision Blizzard, a company he took over 33 years ago on January 1st, 2024. So, Game Informer has reached out to Activision Blizzard to ask Kotick if Kotick will leave on January 1st. 2024, we'll learn. We'll update you when there's more information. So, what is my thoughts on this? First of all, I think it's about time they had the wolves out of their eyes, so to speak, with certain people that work in that industry specifically. I believe Bobby Kotick is a very toxic person, a very can you say strained person, and I just don't like the fact that he kind of doubled down and said, "Oh, no, our company's the best. We have the best policies around." Someone was unalived in Minecraft, Roblox, Apex Legends. Insert another game here. I don't know. But the fact that I could understand from like Phil Spencer's perspective, he wants to make sure that the company is gonna be okay through the rest of the year into the new year, which is fine. I do believe that is a fair thing to happen. I've heard a lot of rumors going around that that Phil Spencer is gonna take the mantle for a little bit for Microsoft Activision in terms of as a temporary CEO through the holidays, I guess. Because I guess what's basically happening is he's going through a he's going to take a vacation without having to come back. It's basically like the equivalent of you put in your 2 weeks and you're not coming back and you're using your vacation time. Is it like that? That's the equivalent I've been seeing for a while. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. I don't know. I feel like Bobby Kotick doesn't need to be anywhere around video games anymore than he is now. Like, if he like the I think the most I can take in terms of like him being around gaming and strictly gaming, not just like a full-time member of a board or anything for a production company or a developer studio. I think the only way that he could be I feel okay with him being around gaming again is if he only did as a advocate, like someone that you could go to when you're not so sure about what to do with a video game, what to do with certain things, and stuff like that, because like what I've noticed with a lot of independent studios and everything like that, and that's kind of a cue on to what we're going to be talking about here in a while, but the this company has been around for over 25, 26 years, or 33 years. It's been around. It's older than me. It's older than most people that who are currently doing commentary or doing um, any type of gaming news. It's been around forever. He's been around for a long time. He knows some of the landscape. At the same time he does it. And some of the newer CEOs, newer heads, they don't necessarily know sometimes. So it's nice to kind of see someone like a Bobby Kotick come back, uh, possibly come back into a studio and maybe advocate for some like administration changes, or like, hey, this game sounds like it's gonna be hard on your guys' budget. Don't wait until one of these other games that I think can do it will do it for you. So, but that's the end of that story. So let's see here. I need to get the let's see. Sorry guys. I thought I had everything up ready to go, but I guess it's not up. Awards. Okay, so let me see here. There is. I just briefly want to talk about let's see here. There is a certain thing. The Game Awards. Game Awards. There you go. Okay, there it is. Okay, I found it. All right, so obviously it's the end of the year. Usually they would have it a little bit before Christmas time or a little bit after Christmas time, just in time for New Year's week, and that kind of pops off the rest of the year, caps off the rest of the year for a lot of gaming culture stuff like that, yada yada, you know. So I was I was kind of actually curious what they were gonna do for the nominations this year for a lot of the games. One of which a lot of people gave a lot of huff and puff this year because Activision. It's a rumor, so I might be speculating here, but there was a rumor going around that there was a possibility that Boulder Gate wasn't going to be nominated for Game of the Year. Now, they obviously have updated that to add Boulder's Gate into the nominations for this. It's not the Academy Awards, guys. Sometimes they can make a change. But I've seen on Twitter, and we're gonna show right here this tweet right here, and I'm gonna actually zoom in on it here real quick. Give me just 2 seconds here. There we go. So you guys can see it right here. So, what we got here this year is we're gonna actually take this to the official thing, and I did verify that this is actually a an official uh, page of the Game Awards. So, of course, obviously, Carl Jacobs, Ludwig, New Bellion, New Nobru, and QT Cinderella. Which actually that shocked me a little bit. I was like, why do they pick QC Cinderella? That like I mean that might um I don't like I probably haven't okay. Maybe this is me saying a women bad moment. Maybe it is. Um but I'm kidding about that. So I think there's other uh honestly there's other streamers that actually do belong in this category in my opinion, but I'm not the one making the nominations. There's like a whole like rubric system of numbers and everything like that that they're gonna go based off of, and then they're gonna sit there and go, yeah, why weren't we nominated for this? Um, like why are we not doing this exactly? So sure, there you go. So one of the things that I was actually surprised by is someone, oh no, it's Alex, actually did point this out, is that the Game Awards nominated Nibelian for Content Creator of the Year, but ignored Kai Sentat, Bruce Dropomoff, Imru, XQC, Asmongold, Quinn69, Lyric, Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tatman, Summit 1G, I Showed Speed, Tyler 1, Co Carnage, and Moist Critical. Imagine thinking tweets are content. Okay, so let me kind of address for some of these, because there's some that make sense and some that don't. So obviously, I could already talk about Kai Sentat and Aisha Speed in a way, because there is actually, and it's alleged rumor rule. It's a rumor rule, so I don't know what that means. Like, in terms of like going from regular talking points to like normal talking points. What that means, like in like academy, like actors guilds type of deal, is there is a secret rule in most guilds and academies that nominate your film, where if you get in any type of trouble that could potentially harm or misplace the intentions of the viewer by any means, they have a right to decline you as a nomination, per se. Now, I don't know what the full rules is for the Academy. I know for Viewer's Choice, when the people who come up with the nominations, they do look at like if there was any controversial figure happening and everything like that. So in this case, obviously Kai Sentat went over to Kick, and he got offered to actually go stream there full time, as he got purple shoes from Twitch and he got green shoes from Kick. Now, to be fair to Kai, I do believe Kai deserves to be on this list, because he is actually pretty entertaining. A lot of the conversations that I've seen on Epic Stream Fails is pretty funny. And even when they're not in context, it's pretty funny, but it's like also it's even more funnier when you see the full context of it. No, Bruce, Dropomoff, Emeru. Bruce, I don't know who Bruce is, so I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. He probably had a good year. Emeru, she was really stuck in controversy this year. I can't say anything other than like the shit that she was a part of this year with her supposed boyfriend. Um, someone in chat helped me out with his name. And that whole cover up story this year, it's been weird. Obviously, XQC famously almost banned off of Kick for streaming a movie that wasn't apparently on the list uh, of things that he could like put on the platform. And a moderator literally was like, "Bro, you can't be doing this. What are you doing?" Asmongold, you know, let me say, in my opinion, Asmongold has been getting more based every time he sees a more controversial topic that comes out of Twitch. And even if it's not about someone in Twitch, it's about the platform in general, he's getting more and more based. And I'm wondering, and I'm hoping that Asmon actually looks into potentially streaming more full time to YouTube or Kick, because I feel like he could have full range, basically. Well, full range to a certain level. If he switches to like YouTube and everything like that. And I've also been I also watch a lot of his VODs that he puts on his YouTube, on one of his YouTube accounts and everything like that. Quinn69, don't know who that is. Lyric, that one's actually kind of surprising because like I like Lyric's content. Lyric's pretty all right. Dr. Disrespect. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I think he's winding down. I think he's winding down. Because, like, I think he was even winding down before Twitch, the whole thing with Twitch began. When he got banned off of Twitch. I think that, like, slowed down the potential of retirement and everything like that, but I think for him to stick up for what's his, I can't think of his name. Hold on. I'm trying to find his the video. I did a podcast on it. See, this is why I have to come up with notes sometimes, and I don't like putting my notes out there so that way people can see it. But since you guys can't see me, Nick Merckx, there you go. Him and I'll also put Tim the Tapman in this as well. Oh no, here we go again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to not deal with this bullshit. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Sorry if that hiccup. I'm hoping that I won't have to do this as much once I get the new place anyway. But the rest of the people, like Moist, I'm more upset about because Moist is like the content creator of the year. Like his takes have been absolutely amazing. I love watching his Twitch streams whenever he streams on Twitch. I also like listening to his commentary videos. It's just like there's something about someone who has like a mundane voice. Like it's not as mundane as most, like, people think I'm about to insult him for that. I'm looking forward to your angry letters, Moist Critical fans. But like there's something about his voice that I really like, that I just sit there and go, Mm, that's some ASMR, like, for me. Like, just put on a Moist Critical video. I'll be like the most chill dude in the world. Just like, yeah, what's up, Moisty? What's up, buddy? I got you. I got you. Uh, but yeah, that is. So honestly, my take on this whole thing is, I show a lot of people are giving shit to the gaming awards for not uh, putting ISO speed up on the pedestal and everything like that. Or Kai Sentai, which, I mean, look, not every um, not every award show is equal. I guess if that's the case, um, like I could definitely say, with the fairness, um, that I do believe, um, see here. Um, I just brain farted because I just read some that I will have to update you guys on here shortly, but it's there's different award shows. It's like Ghost. Uh, Ghost is basically notorious for winning what is called a Gramsees, which is like a Swedish Grammy. Um, in Sweden, obviously they're a Swedish band, so I think it's kind of biased right there. They're gonna win awards in different countries, but America is where you got to cut your teeth at. And thankfully, obviously, they have more than like they won one Grammy. They've been nominated twice for a Grammy. Actually, three times if I remember correctly. Yeah, three times for a Grammy. And Tobias is a genius. I think he's going to be a really good. He's going to be great at that. So, um, but in my current opinion right now, I think the award ceremony, like, look, you can't be mad because their view of who should be content creator of the year is gonna be someone else, like five different people that you didn't think that was gonna be um their knight in shining armor, so to speak. So um all right, so let me. And speaking of knight in shining armor, let's talk about uh, Dan. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? I hope you're doing all right. Uh, so let me ask you guys something. Who, by a show of ones in the chat or raising your hand at home, I see already. Doug has his hand up in the air. Who knows about the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance? Because if you do know about the National Wrestling Alliance, obviously for most of the younger audience now, you guys would know about the obvious Cody Rhodes versus Nick Aldis fight from All In. That would be the predecessor to uh, AEW, in which Cody defended that title very proudly, or won that title very proudly in the middle of Chicago. And then in Charlotte, or in the Nashville Fairgrounds, not even a month and a half later, he would actually drop the title to Nick Aldis, who would later become one of the second modern longest reigning world heavyweight champion of all time in the NWA. So there was a lot of rumors going around speculating that the NWA was gonna be getting a big push into like your top 20 cable company. So like your Foxes and stuff like that, ABCs, blah, people who are owned in the brick and mortar things. A lot of people in the professional wrestling business has said that wrestling isn't ready to go into streaming. I think Eric Bischoff and Jim Cornette have said that before. They could be successful, but they won't be as successful as a brick and mortar company doing that. So the NWA is currently being basically pinned and paid by the one and only lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan. So now there was a recent pay-per-view that just happened called NWA Sarin. I think I'm saying that right. Samhain. There you go. Samhain. Even though it's spelled differently and all that. So there was a pay-per-view that happened. So we're going to go to this article here by Wrestle Talk News. Massive shout out to Wrestle Talk. They're one of the best wrestling YouTube channels out here today. And all that goodness. I'm trying to find the writer of this. Dave Adamson wrote this, of course. So we're gonna take a read about this because apparently the NWA is under hot water for not only a bad reason, but also for a good reason. So this is behind the scenes shit that we used to not get, but now because one of my favorite movies is Under the Mat, there's obviously now people talking about talks about shit. I literally just dropped the thought on my head here. I just pile drived it. So there's a wrestler by the name of Effie who, by the way, if you haven't watched an Effie match, watch it. Like, Effie is a good entertainer, and he knows what he's talking about when he talks about the business and everything like that. He's been around for, I think, about 11, 12 years. I could be wrong about that. But he had a bone to pick with them on his recent podcast, Weekend at Effie's. So we're going to go ahead and read this article. It says, wrestler tells NWA to go fuck yourself, you fucking losers. So this is what it says. It says the following: prominent independent wrestling star Effie has launched an expletive-laden response to on the NWA while discussing an approach from the company. The NWA recently found itself in the crosshairs of a spot on the NWA Samhain pay-per-view, which saw a controversial segment with Father James Mitchell appearing to throw a party with cocaine. Quotes here, air quotes, right? Cocaine. Now, I watched that pay-per-view, and because a lot of people say there's no such thing as a perfect version of the devil, they haven't met Father James Mitchell before. Like, I've watched him from the early days of TNA, managing Abyss, and now he's currently managing a couple of young and upcomer monsters that are doing the honestly, I would say doing the devil's work in this case. But he is a knowledgeable brain and everything like that, and he's such a bright mind too for the business. If you ever get a chance, if you could find some of his out of character interviews, he has such a bright spot for the business, everything like that. I was just kind of surprised by this segment because of a lot of the wrestling businesses talk about for drug use. Um, Guys, let me go do something real quick. I have to go use the restroom, so I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. All right, so where was I? So this whole party spot with Father James Mitchell, because Samhain's basically the word before Halloween. Before there was a Halloween, there was Samhain. Um, and I can't, because of legal reasons, I can't show you the clip per se, but it's out there. Um, and I encourage you guys to find it. Um, I didn't find it as terrible in taste, but a lot of people do, obviously because we've lost great wrestlers um, in the last 10-15 years due to drugs and everything like that. So what um so really right now, um what does this segment have to do with um the NWA? So the NWA at the time of the pay-per-view before this segment aired was in the middle, and I think almost to a completion of signing a contract and everything, that basically, and apologies when I say this, I'll keep putting the NWA logo up. So basically, what happened is, when this segment happened, a lot of people messaged the network, which was later to be revealed as the CW network, which was basically kind of like UPN for modern day people. It was owned by I think it's a subsidiary of Fox, if I'm not mistaken, or it's its own channel now. I can't remember what the deal of that status is, but obviously, not even a week after the pay-per-view aired, and with the segment in it, WWE's third brand, NXT, announces that they're going to be on the CW full-time starting in late 2024, when their current contract with USA Network obviously ends, which is a big deal because it is a top 20 network, and that helps the negotiations for Monday Night Raw. Obviously, for those who don't know, SmackDown is going to be moving from Fox to USA at around this time next year, which is a big deal because Fox really didn't feel like they didn't get their money's worth. So, I mean, I get it. But wrestling doesn't have to be all about the money sometimes. It just has to be about like whether or not it's the ratings, which in some aspects the ratings didn't help because it was going against different sports on a Friday and everything like that, which is why I think the rumor is going around that they're going to be moving back to Thursdays, and Monday Night Raw actually might move to Tuesday. Which, I mean, if that's the rumor, I feel uncomfortable talking about Raw, which is the beginning of the week. It's just the beginning of the week for the stretch of shows that you see that shouldn't be touched. It's on its own. Let it be. Let it grow. But anyway, now Billy Corgan has since claimed that two TV deals with a top 20 network standing by previous comments of the television negotiations. So he didn't get the CW, but he is still talking with two TV deals with a top 20 network. So my speculation, based on a lot of people's rumors and everything like that, I think Fox might actually pick them up, because Fox is a really big what was the local for some people back in the day in the 80s and 90s was where the NWA was getting their was sending their programming to, or their local ABC, CBS, or whatever, it was on your local channels. So I think that would actually work in their favor to this, but minus the white stuff. Okay, we learned our lesson with this, and it's because Billy pushed for that segment. A lot of the talent in the company is really frustrated with Billy. So, speaking on his Weekend at Effie's podcast, Effie reveals details of a past contact he had with Corgan, and he had some strong words to say. He said, what I told Billy Corgan? I said, go fuck yourself. They asked me to come work NWA. They begged. They had multiple people people call me to come work NWA. And you know what I said? I'm not helping you. They said Tyrus isn't here anymore. You know what I said? You leaned into what Tyrus was doing, which was hate speech and Fox News bullshit for a long period, that it fucked you. And now you want Effie to come and fix things and do a PR job? Which, honestly, now that I think about it, because obviously, for those who don't know, Tyrus, who was Brodus Clay in the WWE, uh, was the NWA's World Heavyweight Champion and was appearing on Fox News. And and let me state for the record that I'm a very central I'm a central slightly right-leaning person. I don't believe in all the central or the right ideology, and I don't believe in a lot of the left ideology. There are certain things that make me who I am, which is apparently a cute teddy bear to some people, which I find cringe. Very, very cringe. Um, so, and then so I see where Effie is doing this. Like, I see where he's coming from this. Like, I don't like everything that Fox News puts out. But at the same time, there's some things that Fox News actually points out, and a lot of people don't like to point it out. So, I mean, it's like, fair is fair. And then he goes on to say, no, I'm not helping you. I don't need you. I'm not helping your company look competent. Then what happens? You blow your deal with CW. Oh, the GCW guys are all smoking crack? Is that the rumor going around? No, the NWA guys are doing fake cocaine live on air and getting pulled off of Fight TV and losing their TV deals. Oh my god, you want Effie to come in? Alright, guess what? It's easy. Give me 50 million. Stupid, dumb piece of shit. Oh. What? Bad dog? No. Leave Dan alone. Jesus. Go be a rat in a cage, dumbass. Billy Corgan, you fucking loser. Corgan has previously stood by Tyrus as a model employee, following criticisms from fans of his right-leaning political views. In August 2023, Tyrus lost the NWA World Heavyweight Championship match against EC3 with the stipulation that he had to retire. The Bulwark match at NWA 75 was the last for the company. What did you do? You banned or you hid Dan's comment. Don't do that, please. Stop it. Get some help. So what is honestly my thoughts on this? Honestly, I think the NWA should have not done that. Because that's the easiest way to get your deal nixed very, very quickly. As much as Billy has stated that that he understands the wrestling business and everything, which I don't think. You know what? Here, I'm gonna do this. There you go. Dan's a mod now. So if you've timed him out, yeah, you're being an idiot. So my thoughts is basically the NWA is screwing it's shooting itself in the leg for that. Honestly, the NWA should have not done that. The NWA should have thought about what was going on. And now they're paying the price for it. and so like honestly, like I think them try and if this was recent, because I didn't ask Effie because he's too busy being Effie. He's being based. Um, Probably the most based gay man I think you'll ever meet because he doesn't give a fuck about any political views. He just basically just says, "Look, you leave the LGBTQ plus alone and just let us live our lives. I'm happy." Like stuff like that. Um, you know, and that's the interesting part of this, which I'm getting very very interested about. Because I'm curious who the top 20 uh who that top 20 network is going to pick up the NWA regardless of its bumps and bruises of recently and everything like that. So that's my opinion of the NWA. Um so let so I know I because of my what's the word I'm looking for here? Evacuation process that I had to do with the porcelain throne. What was done? Uh, let's get into the meat and bones of this. The meat and bones of this. So of this whole live stream, yeah. But look, I'm rusty, so I apologize if I haven't done this in a while, in a hot minute. So, um, bear with me when as I'm trying to get everything set up for it right now. Um, and by the way, any of my mods, you guys can actually join in the call. I am about to watch Mudahar's video here because we're going to be talking about obviously Gerard the Completionist. Now, for those who don't know, Gerard the Completionist is basically one of the most famous, like in terms of Game Grumps like associates in the Game Grumps atmosphere. Obviously, also in the co-optional podcast, the Total Biscuit Days, with TB, God rest his soul, Dodger, of course, and Jesse Cox. He's been everywhere that I've been, basically, in terms as a fan. I've always enjoyed Gerard's playthroughs over the years and just him talking about games and everything. He's been a good egg to me, and obviously I felt really bad for Gerard. For obviously he was hired by G4, aka Comcast, and then obviously they dropped him like a fly, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun to see that, but then I was told about this the other day. If I had a chance to see Mudahar's video, I was like, no, I haven't. So we're about to watch a video called "The Completionist Charity Has Been Lying to You for Years," which honestly, buckle up, you guys, because this is like a lot to take in. A lot to take in. Um, Hold on. Let me boop. All right, so let me make sure it's up. Subtitles is on, and so I think most people have actually seen the video. So let me go ahead and go to the first time mark here that I actually had to take notes for this because I was like kind of curious about this. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit earlier than what my first one is. So this is kind of Moonheart just kind of giving an introduction about what's going on with this whole situation. So
deeper, because what me and Carl found was very questionable. All right, so how do you vet a charity yourself, ladies and gentlemen? To vet a charity, you go to any of their websites, and usually at the very bottom, you'll find something like a tax ID, an EIN number. For the Open Hand Foundation, it's 30082 here, and you can see a lot.
Okay. So basically, he's trying to explain what. Can you untime Dan? I can't. I don't. Oh, hold on. I don't know how to untime Dan. Dan, damn it. Let's see. Let me. See, Bad Dog, you gotta stop doing shit that you know that would get me off topic. Really? Okay. It was God. It was, I did do shit. It was me. Bad Dog. How long did you time him out for? Jesus criminy. Hey, you're gonna give me a headache. Test. Okay, there you go. Dan, you're good. All right. Anyway, so like, what's he? See, you motherfuckers, put you guys in. I do this one time. Jesus Christ. I'm a pogo stick. So, like, I didn't know what happens. I refreshed twice and now it works. Okay. Good. Alright. So, Mudahar is explaining how. So, basically, Mudahar was just explaining how he found a lot of the tax stuff that that goes into Gerard's foundation, which is the Open Hands Foundation, which is supposed to help people with Alzheimer's, all that, blah, 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 all that stuff. And he just kind of goes through all of his stuff here. So let me go into this part right here.
Up to 2021. So at this moment in time, me and Carl decided to look down the actual filings year by year, and we found a pretty massive discrepancy that to everyone we showed has raised every red flag imaginable. So back in 2014, this open to public inspection note, you can see that the Open Hand Foundation raised in revenue $33,000 in contributions. If you look at their operating and administrative expenses, they had nothing to spend. So that also includes contributions, gifts, and grants paid, line 25, which would mean money going to other charitable organizations or grants that you're providing for, Alzheimer's research.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did we just fucking see? Can you repeat that one more time? For everyone here in class? Oh, hold on.
14, this open to public inspection note, you can see that the Open Hand Foundation raised in revenue $33,000 in contributions. If you look at their operating and administrative expenses, they had nothing to spend. So that also includes contributions, gifts, and grants paid, line 25, which would mean money going to other charitable organizations or grants that you're providing for, Alzheimer's research for these charitable causes. And of course, if you...
So, what that means is that year, they didn't donate it immediately. So maybe, so when I watched this initially, I literally sat there and was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna give benefit to the doubt because, and I listened to Kevin Harvick, who did a wonderful interview about his foundation that he helps run with a couple other drivers, the Kevin Harvick Foundation. And he sat there. He said he had to listen to a lawyer. He had to hire an actual legitimate lawyer for this, and the reason why is, and I'm gonna find this real quick for you. See, there it is. I'm gonna pull it right up here. So, but as we get deeper into this video, this is what it is, folks. So this is Brittany Annika. It's all these different definitions and everything like that. So this is charity fraud. Allegedly charity fraud. So this is what the definition of it is. It says charity fraud, type of fraud that occurs when a charitable organization that solicits funds from a philanthropic, I cannot speak, philanthropic, there you go, goals such as seeking cures for diseases or aiding the families of slain police officers, solicit donations in a deceptive manner, or use the monies that they collect for purposes not intended by the donors. Charities are subjected to the kinds of fraud that could also plague business organizations, such as embezzlement and misappropriations of funds by executives. So, what that means is, what you're doing is, you're taking money out of people's hands for their... What that means is, when you sit there and go, "Hi, I'm John, and I run the Give Water to the Kids in Africa foundation, and we need your guys' help to raise $10,000 to the kids in Africa because their water well's broken, and we're gonna give them water bottles and all that in a new water well." And people are like, "Well, shit, I'll put in $10, and then all of a sudden, there's no water wells being made. There's no, people are gonna wonder, what the fuck? Where did my money go to? Where did my money actually go to?
If you look at their balance sheets, at the end of 2014, they had $33,756 sitting in cash in their accounts. So then we go to the year 2015, and we look that they made $60,000 in contribution revenue. They spent $27,686 this year. But that puts them from having $33,756 in their account at the beginning of the year to having $66,000. Remember, it's the amount of contributions they make minus their operating expenses. What's interesting is line 25. They paid nothing in contributions, gifts, or grants at all. They did how...
Oh no. Oh no.
However, spend $28,000 in administrative expenses. Then we decided to go all the way to the year 2016, and the pattern became even more interesting. $40,000 they raised in that year. Then they went down and apparently spent $11,599 in administrative expenses. How much did they spend in contributions paid? $0. And of course, you can see that at the beginning of the year, they had $66,000 that they started off with and $94,000 in the bank. So then we went to the year 2017. And if you can imagine the pattern, they made $31,000, they spent $11,000, still paid $0 in contributions or grants to these charities, and started with $94,000 and ended with $815. Then,
this is... Oh my god. You guys kind of get the point now, right? So they basically made zero payouts to these charities, right? They basically made Gerard made basically zero of payments to these foundations that they're allegedly working alongside with to help them out with. Let that sink in for a minute, because if I found out that they were absolutely holding money and not donating it, I would have an absolute problem with this. Now, I actually do for a reason, because I did donate $50 to this thing. I want this to help little Timmy with his mother who has Alzheimer's. Not fucking line your pockets. This is why we can't have nice things, folks. This is why we can't have nice fucking things. Anyway, so
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, 2018 rolls. They make $113,000 in contributions in revenue. They spend $14,144 in operating expenses. Then, of course, they still pay out $0 in contributions, starting the year with $115 in the bank, ending it with $215, $028.
Alpha talks like he has a disability. I have returned as well. Fuck you, first of all, Bad Dog. And Skelly, welcome. I probably did see you. Call. Oh wait. Hi. Fuck. You scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. I forgot that also I have the power to just join in when I want.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but how are you, by the way? Good? Okay.
Good. Are we talking about Tipster's wife, or is that next week's show?
No.
Oh.
No. We're talking about this. We're talking about Gerard the Completionist.
Mr. Beardman.
Yes, with Mudahar's video. Because, like, okay, so, and this is nothing against Carl Jobs. I have nothing against Carl Jobs. I just think, especially when you're talking about something so complicated, that Muda is actually talking about it like more carefully and like giving people context of what is going on. Like this is fraud. This is charity fraud. Let's read this again. The type of fraud that occurs when charitable organizations that solicit funds from the public for philanthropy. There we go. Goals such as seeking cures for disease and aiding families of slain officers, solicit donations in a deceptive manner, or use the monies that collect purpose not intended by the donors. I'm furious. Like, Skelly, imagine me, right? Oh, hold on. Okay, there you are. Imagine me donating $50 to a charity. What if you were in my shoes and you found out that they've been pocketing the money and haven't donated yet? What would your response be to it?
Well, I'd be fucking pissed. I'd like try to sue the motherfucker if I could.
Yeah, I would too. So yeah, this is getting interesting, folks. This is getting interesting because now there's more money that they've used in and out throughout the years. That should immediate red flag for the IRS. Not even like 10, like I would get if it was like 500. It's like it's not really big deal. Like if it was $500, people like that would be a state officials type of deal situation and all that. But we're talking like Eventually, he says that they spent over $125,000 on the streams for using the charity's money.
I mean, I don't know. I find that a little hard to believe that that's how much you spend, because it just looks like, how hard is it to like set up a fucking stream of charity? Like, I really doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
That just seems.
2019 rolls around. They make $123,000. They spend $12,394 in operating expenses. Actually, $13,029. Point is, they still spent $0 in contributions paid. That started them off with $250.
See, now that thing that he's talking about, that's the line that you put in for how much money you gave to charities and everything like that if you're a non-profit. And all of them, and I actually verified this because I actually went through this too. All zeros. And they're pocketing the money right there. This is the end of the year value for that year. The $250,026. And they profited a whopping $325,815. That money should be going to the charities. Anyway, we all get the picture here. So let me pull up my timestamps again. 9:06.
But the point is, this is still money that's sitting in their account. Now, me and Carl actually started a conversation with Gerard to get his side of the story, and he confirms that the money is still sitting in the account.
To answer your question, Carl, I don't have an answer. You know, I think that's I have personally donated to AFTD and Alzheimer's Association over the years, and that's where, again, I assumed the money was going there to support them as we were talking negotiations about working with them. I don't really have a true answer for that, and that's on me completely, and I will own up to that. But, you know, again, it doesn't fucking matter. You guys are going to say what you're going to say, and I can't stop it, but...
You're damn right I'm going to fucking say whatever I want to fucking say about this, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. Seriously. See, this is why I like some... There's actually some people in the YouTube community and everything like that would actually... They go the extra mile and show, like, even on their tax papers, like, just to prove to people, because it's people like this. It's people like this that basically just sit there and go like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm back again, helping for little Timmy's mom's Alzheimer's thing. I'm just gonna donate the money and then in my pocket, and I'm probably gonna donate it eventually. No, you're gonna donate it like the day after the stream. You're gonna donate it the day after the stream. How hard is it for people to comprehend that?
I guess it's very, very hard out there.
Like, because I looked up some statistics about this stuff. This happens more than I even can comprehend. And that's just in New York alone. And this is L.A. It's based in L.A. Like, holy shit. Like, this is the type of shit that I sit there and I sit there and go like, you know, people can hate on me all you want, but the fact that we're not sitting there looking at Gerard and going, excuse me, why have you donated that money for the last 10 years? Because I would like to know. And I think in Carl in Mudahar's like greater interest of transparency here, they asked him a pretty valid question. Like, where's the fucking money? And he sat there and he just goes, oh, well, it's still in the bank. Still in the bank.
The important thing is that all the money is still in the account. None of it's spent erroneously. It's all above board. Like it's not hiding in a Cayman account or anything like that.
Yeah,
and that's the thing about 501(c)s is that like if I did any of that, the minute I did any malpractice of that nature, literally the government would be like, hey, we're coming after you. And that's at least legally speaking, everything's above board. And I understand that the question isn't so much legality and so much more about morality in me advertising this event and showing people sponsors and all that stuff.
Now, I think it's quite interesting to almost make it sound like this is about to be some crazy drama story, when in reality, this isn't some tabloid journalism we go for. I kind of find a weird insinuation of that a little bit insulting for me and my colleagues like Carl, people like CoffeeZilla, people like Barely Sociable, who do deep dives and investigative pieces on situations like this.
I guess what I'm asking you guys is, what do you want me to do as soon as possible? If it's like, hey, Gerard, we want you to shut up and take the L so we can make content, that's fine. If that's what you guys think is the way.
Donate the money!
That is like the most pessimistic or like very negative way to say it like that. I just feel like when he says shit like that, it just feels like I could tell it bothers him that he's being interrogated. It's like, oh, you guys are gonna do this. Like it sounds very Boogie-esque, very negative.
Like, look,
so little of Mudahar in them like that. And even Muda calls it on this video. Wow.
Well, I mean, look, we're gonna pull out the old ball and chain of it's guild by association here, because he's friends with Keemstar and everything like that, so he's gonna sit there and go like, oh, he's friends with Keemstar, he's gonna talk shit about me. No, he isn't. He's gonna fucking call you on your bullshit, and you're gonna fucking like it. like, and at least in terms of Carl, when he called out what's his face, Billy Mitchell, at least Billy Mitchell had the balls to sit there and go like, all right, I'll just take you to court, knowing that regardless if he won or not by some fluke or some sort, he was still gonna get called out for it. And this is it. This is his, honestly, his call out right here. Like, now, granted, I could see why he says that is because like people are doing more like commentary content now. I could see why that's a big deal. Obviously, especially with like people like Moist Critical and everything like that in the sphere.
If you remember, a lot of his friends, like Pro Jared, what's the guy's name? John Tron. A lot of his friends were called out by big YouTubers, by big, commentary YouTubers. So I don't blame him for having that fucking mentality, like, oh, commentary are evil. You guys are gonna spin the narrative. I don't blame him for having.
See, this is what someone told me a long time ago, and it kind of speaks. I didn't think it was true until it happened to me not too long ago. You probably know where I'm about to go. He sits there and goes like, "Kid, do you realize that you're only delaying the inevitable? When you piss off the right set of people, your info's going out there." And I said, no, that can't be truthful. And then that whole Call of Duty shit happened. So now he's having that moment where he sits there and goes like, oh, I'm big enough, I think I could, I won't have to deal with this shit. And then all of a sudden, Mudahar and fucking Carl Jobs is like, hey buddy, have a seat. Or have a seat while you're driving. I don't know, it's one of the two, because it sounds like he's driving, so it's like, we have a couple questions. It's like, he knew this day was coming, honestly. I feel like watching it a couple times today, and especially the last two times before I got home, it's like, why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck are you trying to, like brace for impact and just sit there and go like, okay, you guys do your content. Ooh. Like I do that. At least I'm aware that I'm doing it. He's not aware that he's doing it.
I think it's genuine fear. From the sounds of it, I think he's just genuinely afraid.
LOL, what's going on, chat? Alpha the MILF killer, or the killer does even read chat. So, you know what, Mad Dog? I do read chat.
Mad Dog's in the call, is he?
No. If he is, yeah. Oh yeah, he is in the call, you fucker. Yeah, you are. I die. I'm not in the call. Bad dog. I could show the Discord. Yo, it's Doug.
Hey,
Yay.
what's up, buddy?
That's not me. Yeah, you're no. Anyway,
Dad.
you're dead. Yeah. Okay. Join the live when you can, but I oh, okay.
All in, baby.
But yeah, so I'm just like, what's the point? What's the point in all this? Like,
you know what I said? You know what I said, Alpha? I said this guy's mom better be dead. You know what? He is so fucked.
See, you say that, and you do realize his mom's dead, and then you're like, oops.
Oops. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
I know.
We don't want another ghosty incident.
Hey, guys, my mom's dead. No, she's not. No, she's not. Oh, shit. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna...
Oh, no, not the chancellor.
Come right in.
Not the chancellor.
I dropped that.
Not the chancellor. Ow. Fucking, the babies are dead. Oy. Anyway.
You know, I heard about your mom.
She's
dead.
Oh, no. I still gotta make that a fucking sound. I do. Smiths. Oy vey. Alright.
Just
Anyway.
ignore me, guys.
No, you're good, bro.
Way to go to call it a scam, sure, but I'm not trying to scam anyone. I would never try and scam in honor of my mom. Like, this is, I would not be outward facing knowing that I can get right to the coals for this.
This isn't drama. This is erroring at best at severe negligence.
Yeah, this is not drama.
This
This
could
is
go into actual charitable fraud. Now, this definition came from legalmatch.com, which actually said charity fraud is when someone takes advantage of a charitable or nonprofit organization for their own personal gain. Fraud is defined as intentional deception or misrepresentation made for personal gain. Defrauding a charity can be anything from falsely claiming to be a victim of the disaster in order to get money from a charity, to stealing donations from a collection tin, to setting up a fake charity and pocketing the donations. However, fraudulent activity...
Oh, wait, hold on. Dan, you want to be added to the call? Are you...
Come on, Danny boy.
Oh, wait, are you not in the Discord, Dan? Oh, I thought you were.
Danny boy.
Hold on.
Isn't he?
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Dan, hold on, bud. I'm getting you the invite.
Yeah, you get the specials treatment. Yeah. Oh, he's not.
There you go, Dan.
But
I sent you an invite.
80. Yeah, but 80/30 is. The fuck?
Wait.
Yeah. Breaking news. Austin No Power unfollowed me.
Nobody cares. Anyways, continue.
There you go. All right, back to you, Keemstar. No, where? Nope. Okay. Hold on. Dan, I sent. Check your DMs.
Yeah.
Check your DMs.
Dan.
Like, I just sent you a DM. I mean, I could just drop a link in the thing.
Can I send him an invite? Let me see.
You should be able to.
Oh, I can. All right, Dan, I'm gonna send it to you.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Wait, make sure he's not actually banned from the server.
Oh yeah. Oh no. He's in. He's just.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. So you did the pure usuals. So let's do that. Okay. So Dan, just go to the green room. There's actual. Yeah. I should make it actually green, but you know, just.
Yeah. You're so green, Dan. You're green as a soldier.
Green as a tiny soldier. I used to step on those growing up. Those fucking hurt. Look, it was either that or Legos. Like, Jesus. Give me my devices hurt. Oh, well, I didn't have Mega Bloks per se. Like,
those things fucking hurt.
Yeah, you probably ate them too, Fedus. You know what?
I didn't eat them.
Hold on.
I think I was.
I think you did.
Alright.
No, I didn't, Skelly. You pooped them out. Oh, there's the bad dog.
Oh, there's Bad Dog.
Just shut the fuck up, Doug. That's what he would say to me, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know.
Why would you disconnect me when I'm not calling? Okay, so would this person not care if I obviously change their nickname to? Oh,
Wasn't me on the game.
Oh, bad dog. Exemption. Oh, I can't check. Hey, Dan, are you coming in? All right. Anyhow,
There you go.
I didn't disconnect you. Shut up.
All right. Anyway, but like I said, the fact that I had to look that up too because I didn't know that was the actual thing. Like, there's some big like cases that were of like that of this variety. If I go into the legal detail of it, it's just like fucking ugh. It blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, that happened. It's like what the fuck. But yeah, no, that's what we're looking at. Like Muda's right. This is at best a negligent, at best, like not very aware of what's going on, type of thing. So let me.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, is like, look. If this guy, he didn't do his due diligence, and he already, I know we didn't get that far up into the video yet.
Mhm.
He already knew in 2000. You already knew because this was in 2001. He already knew about this, but then he still promotes it, which is still bad on his part.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, and also you got to realize because he does like it shows it a little bit later in the video that he does have other people that are working in part of this foundation, and so
yeah.
there was a lot of like whatisms of like why wasn't I told that there was money in this, like this is ridiculous, what why wasn't I informed of this, because he is the face of this company. I think it does give him the opportunity to ask that question because he should be getting that question he should have that question be told to him. So hold on, I'm trying to get my.
Why did Bad Dog time him out? Why did you time out Dan, Bad Dog? You're abusing mod powers. Shut the fuck up, Doug.
Did you turn into Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No, I'm impersonating Bad Dog.
No. It sounded like you gave Bad Dog a Stone Cold impression, so they were like, chip, cheerio, oh hell, yeah.
Cheerio, oh ho, yeah, shut the fuck up. What?
Oh my god. Alright,
What?
okay, so let's see. There we go. So
Like, who do you think is going to do the research on this anyways? Of course it's going to go to salary for researchers, doctors.
I literally am about to like donate all this money today, and prior to that, earlier this week and the week before.
oh, actually, no, I misplaced.
Again, bear with me. If I go to an actual charity
You know
right
what?
now, for instance,
I
the
won't
Alzheimer's
be
Association,
around
one thing you'll
when
see is
this
they'll ask
check
me to give an
clears.
amount that is as low as $35. Now, again, if the idea was that a small donation was somehow going to be more geared towards financing this organization's administrative costs versus actually helping Alzheimer's and contributing to the cure, then they should just tell me, why the fuck would you donate $35? Donate $35,000 instead. That's going to matter more. See, the idea of this money going to a doctor's salary is, again, like, who do you think is going to do the research on this anyways? Of course it's going to go to salary for
charity
researchers, doctors.
doesn't matter how much you give.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a small amount, it still counts. So Yeah, I don't know why
So-
he said that as like an argument, like, oh, they're still instead of doing little small lumps,
So-
have to give more. That makes no sense.
So like no, he is right though. In that aspect of there's certain charities, and that's why I do my due diligence. If I'm gonna donate to a charity, uh, I do my due diligence and research that. Like for
Yeah.
for instance, I don't do Susan G because um I think it's after $1,200 it starts going towards the medical costs for like the families and all that are getting
Yeah.
procedures done and everything like that, blah blah blah. So anything under that is just strictly um, administration cost and everything. So like I could give benefit of the doubt for that, but you have to write it down on the tax papers correctly. Like Mudahar said it earlier in the video that and actually he could I could probably rewind it to that point, but when they look back at a specific part of the tax papers, it only just says expenses. It doesn't like give a detailed like full on detail like this was for papers, this was for like pens, this was for copier ink, this is for like this is for internet, Wi-Fi, blah blah blah, you know, etc etc etc. It wasn't like fully detailed out, so that way people can sit there and go like, okay, that makes sense. As soon as you just give a broad expenses amount, he said that's a immediate red flag. Like that's grounds for an audit, which I'm not going to be too surprised if he announces that he's getting audited, because
Yeah.
I can't, because I think Muda didn't count last year because he did one last year with his former G4 people. So that one I think was like 10 grand. I think it was like 10 grand, 10 or 8 or 9, 10 grand, something around there. So like the fact that he if he didn't put that down for his current tax papers too, for his foundation, that's also a big red flag for me, like hands down. Yeah, it's just like, and this is where I kind of give even more benefit of the doubt to Gerard in this aspect, because he's kind of like me in this sense. Like I'm very picky with who I want to like donate my money to and everything like that. So like say for instance like say like Skelly, you're a Twitch streamer, and you're take no offense to this, you're not the best looking person on there, but I still give you like $20 because you're a good player. See, it was kind of backhanded, but you get the point.
No, yeah.
But
I
then,
agree.
but then I sit there and I go to someone.
Shut the fuck up, Doug. Anyways, continue.
Wow.
Jesus. Oh wait, did Dan join the call? Welcome in, Dan.
Yeah, I put him in. I drank.
Dan, how are you doing, buddy?
Not particularly bad. I mean, this is like my second Alpha on Air, stream I catched.
Ah.
Let's go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulate you on this setup here, man.
Look, this is only the half-assed setup. It's just a fucking Blue Yeti at this point. But hey, look, you know what? As soon as I get the full studio back, you're gonna hear that smooth Century voice.
Yeah, we're gonna hear that smooth.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Voice.
It'll be nice to jerk off.
That's nice to know.
Why is Skelly named Austin Baby Girl?
Wait, what?
Hold
Your
on.
name is Austin, baby girl.
Let me
Fucking what's his name?
let me look at the audit. Oh
Can we
wait.
fucking take away the bad dog's fucking body? He's being really fucking annoying.
What, you're mad because you got called Austin's baby girl?
No, because you're an
baby.
There you go.
That's why.
I'll give it back after stream. Fuck's sakes.
And for
Yeah,
that,
go
you get disconnected.
No, don't.
Don't do that, Skelly. Come on.
Don't.
Skelly, you got triggered, bro.
Triggered, bro. Like, absolutely. Someone clip that, by the way. That's funny.
Okay, that was too much. Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so, like, say, for instance, like, I donate to you, you're not good looking, but you play better than I would, so I give you that $20 because you deserve it. I go to some booby streamer who is playing okay, mediocre at best, but she's good looking. I'm not gonna really donate to her because, like, you know, I'm not saying that she ain't worth the money, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, hey, all right, hold on, fucking hell, bad dog, don't be fucking crying about it, dude. I'm giving it back to you after, and Skelly, don't abuse it anymore. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no abuse, okay?
Yeah, don't bone him, okay?
Don't be a bad dog. You're a bad bone.
You're bad boned. Anyway, no, like, so I kind of get it. I kind of understand where he's coming from with this. I don't think in terms of. Oh wow, thanks, bad dog.
You are gonna join Alpha Stream again, bad dog, whether you like it or not.
Where have I heard?
I've
heard that? I wonder who's done that.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to take the old horse behind the barn. Ooh. Sorry.
Daddy shot bad dog. Holy shit.
Allegedly. In Minecraft, in Minecraft, Fortnite, Halo 3, Infinite, ODST,
Roadblock.
and yeah.
Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft. Wait, can we still say that?
No, we
Yes,
can't.
we can.
We just gotta see, the running gag here is we gotta keep adding more games onto it.
Cross her I's and dot her T's.
You know, it's just
Wait a minute, I just said that
ah
wrong.
fuck. Take Skelly's power too.
What did I do?
Yeah, take it away.
Okay, I'm gonna be actually fair to him, but I'll put it back on after stream. Okay, is that fair?
See
Yeah.
now, did
Okay,
I kick Skelly
there.
out of the call?
No.
No, because I'm a good mom.
You don't even ban Joshua now recording chat. What are you talking about?
All right. We're gonna get back into
I can't
this.
ban him, you stupid bonehead.
I'm about to
Yes, you can.
donate.
No, I can't.
All right, you two. Are you done
Yes,
squawking at each other?
No, I want to kick.
No,
I wanna
Keith.
kick. Kick.
Oh god. All right.
All this money today, and prior to that, earlier this week and the week before, and I've just been sitting here crippled trying to figure out the best way to handle this, because I felt like if I donated the money the minute you guys emailed me, it'd be a situation of, well, he's trying to hide it, and he's admitting guilt by doing that.
Yes.
And I never felt that way, but I understand completely that you guys could easily argue that, and it would just make me look more like a scumbag. And, you know, I just wanted, I wanted to write by you guys and what you think. When you guys got the email and I said, please tell us about benefactors, that was genuine, because I haven't found a benefactor that I'm completely happy with, and I want to make sure that this money goes to a good cause in honor of my mom, and I'm upset that the conversations I've had haven't gone the way that I wanted. And I'm willing at this point to just donate the money to whoever. I want it to go in the right spot.
See, so I have a little problem with that statement though, because like I understand you're trying to do it out of good faith, but now that you're trying to say that, you know, hey, I don't want to donate this out of I just want to get rid of the money at this point. Don't put it in the wrong hands, because yes, there is some companies that absolutely do exactly what a lot of people that who don't really like the game Grumpiverse, as I call it, or the game of Spear.
Oh, is that why Hassan Piker called Willie Mack a Gamergate guy?
No. Speaking of that, I'm not talking about it. Because I haven't watched it. And two, I am censoring Hassan Piker from this stream moving forward till he fights Sam Hyde. I've been waiting for that fight for fucking years. And the fact that he won't do it is a coward. He's a coward.
You know what? He's
What
got
if he
enough
fights me?
estrogen, he would be able to win.
What, if Hassan Piker fights you?
Yeah, who do you think's gonna win?
You, because you would be arrested for child abuse.
Okay, he's 18. He's not a child.
I'm not a child, you fuck.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with
You
you.
do look like a boy. To be fair, Dan, you do look like a boy. I'm just saying, you're Danny boy. Danny boy.
Well, the pipes are piping
All the
here.
chemicals in the water.
But yeah, no, like, I don't want to sit here and just say, like, you know, fuck, like, you know, donate to the Parkinson's Project. Like, which, by the way, I've heard rumors about it, and it's not good. Like, if I was
no, that means Michael J. Fox is not going to be cured? Shit.
Well, he has his own foundation for that, though. Which is why
Okay,
I would, if I was Gerard, because I already did my research into some of these foundations that would be for Parkinson's research and everything like that, I would donate to Michael J. Fox Foundation. What? Why not that?
Yeah.
Because he
know,
actually checks his foundation every week to make sure that it's still doing the main job that it's described. Like, that's great. Like, I don't see why people are sitting there going like, oh, we should donate to Michael J. Fox Foundation. Oh no, this one that actually has the name of the disease because I forget will totally suffice. And meanwhile, all the doctors are just money grubbing, just like on the hands, like.
You know what?
Oh, are you talking about? Are you talking about the little meme image that I'm thinking you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh my
Got that
God.
meme? I
No,
don't even know what it
no.
is.
Actually, the meme I'm talking about is the kid from Recess, Randall. He's just rubbing his hands.
Not Randall, no.
Like that. That's the one I'm talking about. Not the guy who's standing behind the tree with the yellow suit, just rubbing his hands, go like.
You mean the man with the yellow hat?
No, that's
Oh.
Curious George.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
I don't want it to go to some doctor's salary or some expense bill for a massive organization that it's not going to do anything for.
There's probably going to be administrative costs, but it doesn't mean that charities only function when you give them a lot of money. In fact, a lot of charitable donations are just drips and drabs that add up to serious amounts. And based on the filings, with over $600,000 sitting in an account, that's going to do an actual difference in the world. At least more difference than just sitting in a bank account anyways. Now again, Gerard will tell us how you make this right. And again, instead of worrying about how the internet perceives you after watching this video or this news story, you should just donate the money to the charity.
Gerard to do anything right? He can't even trim his fucking beard. Just saying.
He goes to a barber. That's why. Do you think
His
okay?
beard looks terrible.
Okay, to be fair, like for my beard, like I do trim it myself. I do that myself. I brush it and
not look bad.
See, like Mudahari has his down to a science, and that's blessings to him. Okay, real talk.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I don't even know why we're getting beards. We're talking about this, supposed to be talking about this fucking charity shit.
I know. That's what I'm just saying that. How can you trust Gerard? He can't. That's why I made that.
Does he have a pencil, like a twirly mustache? He just sits there and goes, yes, finally. Yes, I'm finally gonna screw the kids over.
Yeah.
No,
My mom is alive.
Oh no. Who let that man in? Who let Ghosty in? Get out, sir.
Get the fuck out!
Wait, was he actually in here?
No,
I said you
Skelly. It's the bit.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell
Oh
did
my
Jack just
God.
do?
Freaking bonehead, bro. What the hell?
Boodoo. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Ghosty.
Want to see my dick?
Oh my God. Shit. Like, no, like, honestly, like, I just, like, how do you live with yourself here for a minute? And now, I bet he probably seen the videos of both Mutahar and Carl Jobs.
Yeah.
He probably just seen this today, and he's probably feel even more like shit. Which, I mean,
Hello, you
feel like shit with respect, but I mean, because like
you gotta earn that. If you're gonna feel like shit, you gotta earn that respect. Feeling like shit.
But like at the same time, I'm giving him benefit of the doubt because like there's some celebrities that who don't take care of their charities, and it's like you never hear about it ever. Like what was
At least
it?
Michael J. Fox does his due diligence.
Yes, he does do his due diligence, and I'm very proud of him. I'm gonna give him a sticker to put on the wall.
Yay! And then we're gonna tell Skelly that he doesn't have to get boned.
The joke just went over everyone's head. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Would you care to explain it?
I wish I had my power stick
Crash
fixed up.
into a skyscraper.
He has Parkinson's.
Oh God.
There you go. That's all I gotta say about that.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna get Michael J. Fox. I'm gonna get a letter. I'm gonna get a letter by Michael J. Fox. It's just gonna be a big oh hey. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man, you're gonna be more hated by the celebrity sphere.
Well, that's writing though. No, I'm kidding.
D-list, here I come. Yes, I'm gonna be more famous than Keemstar. Okay, wrong one. All right. For the benefit of the doubt. All right.
That you've said. Going back to their comment, they want to address the regulatory frameworks with which 501c3 organizations like ours operates. We are subject to stringent regulations and are required to maintain compliance with federal laws. Our operations are transparent to regulatory bodies, including the IRS, and are subject to review to ensure adherence to these laws. Should there be any irregularities or misuse of funds, agencies such as the DOJ would intervene. Dude, the U.S. government does not...
The DOJ Ustis.
Oh, fuck, it's time for me to run.
What about the JOB?
Someone should post on X. Mutahar, why did you find a source that has
the GOJ?
Just the Department of the J Ustis? I just noticed that. I just sat there. I was like, did the others notice? This is kind of weird.
You know what? I wouldn't care if there were the DOD.
The DOD.
No, the DOD it would be better, okay? Because
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Justice doesn't really do anything that.
Yeah, I'm CIA.
More likely, what would happen is the DOJ would just sit there and go like, investigate them IRS, and then the IRS is just gonna sit there with their briefcase and like, you just called me in just to do your dirty work. Typical.
Yes. IRS is good at probing them inside and out.
Doug, that's aliens.
Well, yeah, same thing. Because that's how they audit. They do like a pro, man.
Dude, the IRS will only go after the common citizen, not the big corporations, unless.
That is very true. That is very true.
The more you know.
That's why they won't go after.
Okay. So we haven't passed it yet. So this is the bit that I was talking about earlier about the expenses and everything. So
any accountant that I've shown this to has brought up red flags after red flags. Even in the year of 2015, to show you their other expenses schedule, what's insane is when it comes to expenses, they've literally put expenses in just a general bucket called expenses. $27,000 that they spent. Again, not really
You know
even
what?
breaking this down.
I'm not going to kick that bucket unless
Okay.
it's bucket number 6.
okay, so look at that.
Exposure
So
reference.
this I know exposure reference. So as you see right there, it says expenses.
Yeah.
2,700. 27,211. That is a very odd amount.
Nice chunk of change there.
Yes, but I'm a little curious about this because like that tax number should be a little bit more. Like if this is like he said this was what 2014. If I'm not hold on, let's rewind this up here and check this again.
After we've come to this, any accountant that I've shown this to has brought up red flags after red flags. Even in the year of 2015.
Okay, 2015.
Expenses schedule. What's insane is when it
like, and since this is California, I know California businesses they have to almost pay almost double tax. So like,
Very true, which fucking sucks.
yeah. So like using kind of some logic, I remember of some businesses that I got to see where both me and Doug live. We pay about most average like nonprofit or for-profit business that's just on the startup side of things is usually about 700 to about 1,200, give or take. It's somewhere in that threshold of the middle. So because and just because this foundation didn't really start till like 2014, that raises another red flag to me. But I think that's just someone being a bad bookie of the books and everything like that. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me just noticing something.
When it comes to expenses, they've literally put expenses in just a general bucket called expenses. $27,000 that they spent. Again, not really even breaking this down. You got your business registration, your 50, your taxes for $425, but any accountant will tell you this is just an audit waiting to happen.
There is no number
if the IRS
12.
sits down and audits you, they're going to make you break down exactly what $27,000 in expenses are. Especially when I look at the expenses year after year after year. 2015, they spent.
Oh, and here. And here's the bad. What the fuck? Don't mind Scully. He has an 80 IQ. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. So this is the whole add up right here. So like 2015, 2,800, 236, 11,000, 11,000, 14,000, 13,000, 6,000. 29,906 and 11,407. So okay.
Why is number 11 blanked out? What the fuck?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Number 11 is blanked out.
Oh no, it's so you know like how they put them on spreadsheets. So this is a spreadsheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
an expense
because that is still going on this year, so I think they haven't done the count or some shit for this year.
Yeah,
I think that's why.
Right.
So that's based off of what they made. That's the expenses based off of the last year's stream. So, but yeah, 125,395 for expenses, like, and they only just say expenses, like, that's an American, like the world's largest American flag sized like red flag, like that's a huge one to me, honestly. Yeah, and like the fact that like in Mudar was about to show it here, he explained it perfectly. You have to put everything down to the nitty gritty, like what you spent. Like, did you you spent it on toiletries? You spent on building costs, maintenance costs, projects, everything. You have to, like, when you put down what you spent, you have to put down everything that you spent. That's the reason why I know people who are still working in in construction for themselves for over 10 years, and they still have to have a folder with them at all times with all their receipts and everything like that, and they turn in over like 160 folders of receipts for every project they put in. That's a lot of folders, and that's a lot of receipts. So
Yeah,
that's like, sorry folks, if you're like getting a little bored by the business. All right, it's fucking the business stuff.
It's just the reality of the fact, like how this went on. Really, that's just like the fact that like Mudahar said that he showed this to every single person that he knows that works in this type of field. He says that Gerard is most likely gonna get audited for this shit. Like he's gonna have to explain all this shit to the fucking IRS, because he could be in prison for this type of shit.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with the IRS.
Oh, the IRS will fuck you up.
They can fuck with you, but they can't. Yeah, look what they got. Wesley Snipes. Blade movies.
No, that fucking idiot got himself arrested because he said, "I don't believe in the IRS. Or I don't believe in taxes," or some dumb shit.
He didn't pay his taxes. That's why.
He should have been like what? He should have been like the actual Wesley Snipes and jump out of the window.
Because he is what are you saying, Doug?
I know. Yes, I said it. I know what I said. And I stick with it. If he was true Wesley Snipes, he would have jumped out the window.
Oh my god.
Yeah, come on. Everyone knows he's just a fake AI clone, alright? The real Wesley Snipes is still out there somewhere.
He happens to be in my closet.
Like, hey, that's where Augie is.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Augie, are you okay in there? Yeah? Yeah, it's been a while?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. You said buy me dinner. Okay.
No, tell him to shut the fuck up and do content.
Oh, so he's cheating on Mango now? Nice.
I mean, one night in a mango. And the whole world's your oyster.
I want to sit down to hear this. Augie has been found dead in a plane crash.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? The plane crashed into Augie. That's why he's dead.
Yes.
Allegedly. In Minecraft, like a dragon, Rocket League. Alright, okay, let me go to... So this part right here, so this is a letter that Carl Jobs got from...
He's an absolute legend.
Yes, he's an absolute legend. Hold on. I need to find it. I just had it.
Skelly, Dan, hold on.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. So this is for context, Carl requested an email for comment. Says, thank you for the detailed response. I would greatly appreciate it if you'd clarify a few things for me. Why do you have UCSF listed as a benefactor on your website if Open Hand does not contribute to them? Is UCSF the institution you referenced that you made contributions to before the official registration that you believe made insufficient progress? If so, why do you believe that they made insufficient progress? Would you also mind clarifying what you mean when you say you've donated body parts? Lastly, do you believe that
What the fuck?
Donors have the right to know where their donations have not gone towards dementia research, as they're led to believe? Indieland has been running since 2018. Do you think it's appropriate that it continues to ask for money when it hasn't contributed to any of this, or even knows where the money will go? Thanks, Carl. So he doesn't show the full email that he got in response to by
Why not?
Jock. Well, it's because it's in Carl's video and everything like that. But he highlights like some stuff that's in it. But this is what the official letter says. So it says, "Dear Carl, thank you for your inquiry regarding the financial activities of the Open Hand Foundation. We recognize your concerns. Are glad to offer clarity
I feel open-handed.
on open-handed on these nuts.
Got him.
Got him. On our operations and missions.
Totally got him.
The Open Hand Foundation
Ouch.
was established to champion neurological research with the particular emphasis on conditions like frontal temporal degeneration and dementia. Let's see. Since our foundation's inception, we have been dedicated to ensure that our fundraising efforts channeled effectively towards this cause." Okay. That's a red flag right there. Since our official registration as a foundation, we have been evaluating potential beneficiaries who align with our vision entities that could use our funds efficiently and effectively without a substantial portion being diverted to administrative expenses. This vigilant approach to selecting our beneficiaries was reinforced by personal commitment to honor the memory the individual that the foundation was created for. So Gerard and Jacques' mother. So prior to our official registration as a foundation, we donated body parts for research, made financial contributions to an institute that, in our view, made significant progress in the fight against these debilitating conditions. This process has experienced this prior experience has taught us the importance of careful considerations of our partnership, and that it is the reason why we continue to search for a proper partner and recipients of our donations. I will also like to, I think he highlighted this earlier in the video, but I would like to also address the regulatory framework within which 501 C 3 organizations like ours operate. We subject to stringent regulations, basically saying we follow the rules. We understand that any charity organization like ours, accountability is paramount, and we remain meticulous in our financial decisions, upholding a standard that prioritizes operational frugality to ensure the majority of funds are available for our cause. As we actively seek for a partnership that meets our high standards, we welcome any recommendations you have to potential benefactors. If you are aware of any organizations that share our dedication, could be benefit for our support. Basically, they're just saying, "Hey, can you do the job for me?" That's the nutshell thing. I'm like, it's not that hard to do research. It's not that hard to do the general research.
Yeah.
Like for instance, hold on. Let me go into, say, like Chicago Blackhawk Foundation. So, like, let me find... Okay, there we go. Chicago Blacks. I'm trying to... there we go. There we go. So this is the Chicago Blackhawks Foundation. It says that...
The Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks, okay. So... As the Chicago Blackhawks' official charitable arm, the Chicago Blackhawks Foundation works to create a healthier, smarter, more secure world for children and families across Chicagoland by providing to programming and resources to make positive impact.
Well, it worked out for me.
Yeah. So this is like, so like this is some of the projects they're doing. Like this is one that I actually do support very, very much so. So this is goal, which is get out and learn program. This is introduce hockey at a grassroots level to kids that who may not otherwise have the opportunity to try hockey. Program brings hockey to school and everything like that. I support this because it actually makes me happy. Lamp, we love big Blackhawks. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you again, homie.
Hey, Lamp, what's up, man?
Let's see here.
You love my song? Lamp, you love my song? It's about Bad Dog. He's
It's
a
about-
bad dog.
But anyway,
Feels so good.
but anyway, like the fact that I just read that letter from Jacques' brother or from Jock, and literally just sat there. I literally just said, "This is just so many words just to say." We're still trying to find out where to go, but can you help us too? This is like a fucking Dora the Explorer letter. Like, can you find the lamp?
Ahora, vámonos.
Oi, Sodora! Can you find the lamp?
Can I have my mod powers to kick Doug just for that little racist?
No.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
You
Aw.
gotta listen to it.
Why did you? Why did Bad Dog get his own theme song? I don't know. That's a Doug question that you could ask later.
Makes me feel so good.
Oh god.
Dragon, you need to stop.
Why?
It's time to stop. I'm kidding.
It's time to stop.
Okay.
I honestly, you know what, Nuclear Take, if he comes back from the rice fields, we're all fucked.
See, I knew it.
He's just gonna come out of the rice fields like, I've been hearing you guys been talking shit about me for the last 10 years. Shit's about to go down. And then he turns into Pink Man. And then we're all screwed. Literally.
Damn, we are.
And this is the most baffling
Yeah,
response from this organization. Carl, UCSF is acknowledged on our website as part of our historical contributions. As the foundation strategy has evolved, so is our selection of research partners, always with an eye towards more effectively advancing our mission. Now, again, looking into their filings, throughout the years, one thing is apparent. Everyone in this organization, if you look at the breakdown of their employees, it all just appears to be family members listed as presidents, directors, VPs, and secretaries. And they've worked 0 hours, meaning they haven't been compensated, but they also haven't done shit, apparently, according to the filings. So then they say the specifics of biological donations are secret, obviously. The Open Hand Foundation ensures all donors that funds are conserved with diligence and foresight earmarked for research endeavors that align with our stringent criteria for impactful use. The IndieLand event website, or IndieLand's website, have they written somewhere where they said, hey, listen, you can contribute to this incredible cause. Your proceeds go to charity. If you told me, instead of going directly to the charity, that it was going to your own bank account, sitting there collecting dust for years.
Oh my goodness. I didn't understand that with that one clip. Hold on, let's see here. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Streams come back. It's just hold on, we're having technical difficulties here, people. Just give me a couple seconds.
Oh no, no! Don't
Hold on. Don't die on me yet, stream. We got another 10 minutes, and I can end the stream.
God, it is. No. Yeah.
Just give me the fucking stream. Hold on.
Dog is asking me what he wants.
Hold on. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Where the fuck is... I don't even know if this is even... Like, I gotta I'm checking my stream. Hold on here. Oh. Yeah, no. It's definitely not looking good. It's not... Definitely choppy for the frames. There you go. Okay, now we're good. Alright, sorry you guys. I had to literally stop the video for a minute so I could make sure it's not like fuck around and find out moment. Alright. Bro, I thought that was me. I know, Lamp. It literally stopped. It just did the just took a chair shot, literally, from it. You guys, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, it's just bro. I know, Lamp. It's.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on. See the amount of heat Mudahar was absolutely bringing on Gerard. It was so hot, it stopped the stream. It's like, oh my goodness.
Then people probably wouldn't donate.
You know what? Maybe
okay?
it was
this
my
is
song.
absolutely deceptive. Like the Open Hand
That too.
Foundation apparently says that it ensures the donors that it's going to be earmarked when they just say your gift will contribute to vital research for a cure for this devastating disease. If I gave you money according to your filings, it doesn't actually go to the research. It's just sitting in your own accounts. That's what's fucked up. So while we understand the necessity of due diligence and charitable engagements, yes, that is the whole point of a public charity. The insinuation of wrongdoing on the part of Open Hand Foundation is both unwarranted and unfounded. Again, I wouldn't say that it's unwarranted and unfounded. Nearly every accountant that I've shown this to has seen the red flags. We conduct our operation within a bound of legal and ethical standards. Again, according to your filings, the money is there. All you gotta do is donate it to the people that you claim to be donating to. Now here's another glaring problem. If you go back to any of their filings, for instance, this is from 2016.
Okay, so yeah, no, I agree. The fact that it's not they arrested more people in that incident last week, I think. Oh, did they? Oh no! Shit! They reported it in my local news, dude. I gotta do a follow up video about it. Oh my god!
Now you know what's. Now you know.
Hey, look, I'm still gonna represent that Montgomery, Alabama, champion of the boardwalk MVP. You know, he is the Reverend, by God. All right, so
oh my God,
he's the Reverend.
Dusty Rose.
He's the Reverend.
Like the
for
Lady
you.
of the Night.
Lady of the Night. All right, hold on. All right, so. Alright, what was this? So, okay, so the next timestamp I actually did post, because I thought this was actually really important, was, so Gerard kind of knew that the money was in the, wasn't being moved around, and there was basically a civil war is happening within the company. The only difference is it's not in Alabama and it's not in Arkansas, so it's technically not legal. Mm. Oh, sorry.
Illegal. That's the question.
Hey, Alpha, thanks for having me on, man. I'll be in the chat, but I gotta do stuff before it turns daylight out. You know.
Okay, man. You have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, Dan.
You have a good one, Dave.
Thank you.
My Dan CP420.
It's all right.
Skelly.
It's a joke. I'm joking.
Should I deafen him?
No,
Bro,
don't.
No, I didn't break to you. I didn't break to you, Wes.
Yes, you did. You deframed him.
Oh my God. Anyway. Don't disrespect my boy Spaceman like that. Like, he's good. No, hold on. It died. It died. Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah, it died. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
That theme song anymore.
He doesn't. Okay.
He's been.
Okay.
He's been.
Okay. Are we back? Are we back?
He's
Okay. Back. Refresh. Shit. F5.
Well, Doug.
F5. F5. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I do sincerely apologize if the stream keeps fucking up here.
There you go.
I'm trying to finish this video as quick as fucking can, but good old internet. It's like, nah.
No one told me anything.
The money was still sitting in the account, and it actually.
Okay,
so
told them anything.
Giving their money to because this is
hold on.
best and responsible stewardship.
I'm trying to get back to the thing.
Now, one of the red flags in this.
Okay, so basically for context, he did mention earlier in the call that he did know that there was money in the account, but he didn't know that it wasn't being moved around. About to slide in bed, get a jump start. I got a long day ahead of me. Take care, Lamp. You take care, bud. It's good to see you.
Take care, Lamp.
Yes, take care, big man.
Gerard even told us that he kind of knew about this, a couple months before. Before a while, he used to think that what was going on was money was being donated, until very recently he found out that, no, the money was still sitting in the account, and it actually started somewhat of a civil war within this organization as to, let's donate this money now. Because he's a public-facing figure of this organization, he's going to face a lot of the backlash.
I knew it was sitting there at a certain point, and that's what made me
and he can't escape from his chinny chin chin.
I was made aware in 2021 where the money hadn't moved yet. And that's what made me go, that's not fucking cool. And that's when I got personally involved to move it. And
did anyone
last year, 2022.
Yeah, did anyone tell you that the money was going somewhere before then? Were you being misled?
No. No one told me anything. I assumed that it was all going to a charity, and I assumed it correctly.
But the reality is, if you even knew that, how could you prepare for Indieland 2023 or anything? This is a glaring issue that you needed to fix a long time ago. Now, from the statements that Gerard made on his streams for Indieland 2020 and various other Indielands, it leads everyone to believe, realistically, that the money is going to some charities. Listen to this really closely.
Brother and I started a foundation called the Open Hand Foundation that raises money for dementia research and treatment for organizations all over the world. We're soon going to be partnering up with the Alzheimer's Association, currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main funding support partners going into all of this.
So, working with the University of San Francisco, I thought they were listed in your definition as a historical organization, and you were looking for other people. Again, the claims that are being made are definitely subject to review
also,
here. But the most important thing about it is going to be working with the Alzheimer's Association, which is super odd to me because...
Which is another weird...
Yeah, that's see, that... So... Okay, so this is my whole thing about, foundations and everything like that. Like, if it started because of family, like, my whole thing, my rule of thumb is you only have one person who's in charge of the money. That's it.
The treasurer.
They can, well, no, like, they're like the head of the company and everything like that. Everyone else, they only have a little part of it. That's it. Like, not a big part of it, not like a CEO, not anything like that. They have to be they have to be the what's the whole thing churches say, we like, someone has to be the head, but some people there's got to be some people that got to be the legs.
You mean the CEO?
Yes. So, like, the CEO, the founder, the ownership of it and everything. And, like, some people have to be, like, the hands, or they have to be the feet of it. So, and most of those don't have, like, a general appeal to it, to a degree. So, now that there is, okay, so now that we're finding out that he wasn't aware of this, was it being moved around, and there's a civil war within the company, you could probably assume it's his family not moving it around, which they should be moving it around. Okay, hold on. Looks like we're about to go down again. Not too thrilled about it. Okay.
No.
I'm trying not to make this fucking thing. Is it down again? Fuck.
I'd say, fuck. I think at this point, just end the stream, dude.
Yeah,
to go down so many times.
See,
You're gonna have to do what we did when we did like the tier list.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to make it like all audio, because I didn't record this one. So yeah, it's gonna be scuffed, but you know what? Fuck it. The conclusion.
We're fucking.
Okay, it's because we're having issues with this. I'm probably gonna just give you guys the summary of this. Basically, My whole problem with this is Gerard should have been more headstrong about it. He should have known everything about it. And now that he doesn't, he shouldn't have ownership of this thing, and he should donate the money to a charity of the people's choice, not his family's choice or anything like that. So I'm calling it. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but